check.
I'm a gambler, I'm a long ways from home, and if you don't like me, well, leave me alone. I'll eat when I'm hungry, and I'll drink when I'm dry, and the moonshine don't kill me, I live till I die. I've been a moonshiner for many a year. I spent all me money on whiskey and beer. I'll go to some hollow and I'll set up my still, and I'll make you a gallon for a 10-shilling bill. I'm a rambler, I'm a gambler, I'm a long ways from home, and if you don't like me, well, leave me alone. I'll eat when I'm hungry and I'll drink when I'm dry, and the moonshine don't kill me, I live till I die. I'll go to some hollow in this country, 10 gallons of a wash I can go on a spree. No women to follow, the world is all mine, and I love none so well as I love the moonshine. I'm a rambler, I'm a gambler, I'm a long ways from home, and if you don't like me, well, leave me alone. I'll eat when I'm hungry and I'll drink when I'm dry, and the moonshine don't kill me, I live till I die. Oh, moonshine, dear moonshine, oh, how I love thee. You killed me, old father, but dare you try me. Now bless all moonshiners that drink the moonshine. Their breath smells as sweet as the dew on the vine. I'm a rambler, I'm a gambler, I'm a long ways from home, and if you don't like me, well, leave me alone. I'll eat when I'm hungry and I'll drink when I'm dry, and the moonshine don't kill me, I live till I die. I'm a rambler, I'm a gambler, I'm a long ways from home, and if you don't like me, well, leave me alone. I'll eat when I'm hungry and I'll drink when I'm dry, and the moonshine don't kill me, I live till I die. Yahoo!
Hello, good evening, and welcome. We are Kilbrannan. Welcome to Lacey's. We're going to be here with you all night long. We're going to be playing some tunes. We're going to be drinking some beers. We hope you will join in with us on both of those factors. There's a fierce and wintry breeze blowing through the budding trees, and I buttoned up my coat to keep me warm. But the days are like the band, and I'm on the road again, with my fiddle snug up close beneath my arms. I've a fine felt hat and a strong pair of brogues. I have a rosin in the pockets for me bow, and my fiddle strings are new, and I've learned a tune or two, so I'm well prepared to ramble and must go. I'm as happy as a king when I catch a breath of spring, and the grass is ferny green as winter ends, and the geese are on the wing, and the thrushes start to sing, and I'm going down the road to meet my friends. I have a fine felt hat and a strong pair of brogues. I have a rosin in the pockets for me bow, and my fiddle strings are new, and I've learned a tune or two, so I'm well prepared to ramble and must go. I've got friends in every town as I ramble up and down, playing music at the markets and the fairs, to the donkeys and the creels and the farmers making deals, and the yellow-headed tinkers selling wares. I've a fine felt hat and a strong pair of brogues. I have rosin in the pockets for me bow, and my fiddle strings are new, and I've learned a tune or two, so I'm well prepared to ramble and must go. Take it, Paul! The health of one and all, to the the big and to the small, to the rich and poor alike, to foe and friend. And when we return again, may our foes be turned to friends, and may peace and joy be with you until then. I have a fine felt hat and a strong pair of brogues. I have rosin in me pockets for me bow, and my fiddle strings are new, and I've learned a tune or two, so I'm well prepared to ramble and must go. One more time! I have a fine felt hat and a strong pair of brogues. I have rosin in me pockets for me bow, and my fiddle strings are new, and I've learned a tune or two, so I'm well prepared to ramble and must go. So I'm well prepared to ramble and must go.
Thank you very much. Thank you very kindly. This song is about a gentleman who had a bit too much to drink one night. The Scotsman, clad in kilt, left the bar one evening fair, and one could tell by how he walked he drunk more than his share. He fumbled around until he could no longer keep his feet. Then he stumbled off beside the grass to sleep beside the street. Ring ding diddle diddle I-o, ring ding diddle I-o. He stumbled off beside the grass to sleep beside the street. Well, about that time, two young and lovely girls just happened by, and one said to the other with a twinkle in her eye, "See yon sleeping Scotsman, so strong and handsome built. Well, I wonder if it's true what they don't wear beneath the kilt." Ring ding diddle diddle I-o, ring ding diddly I-o. I wonder if it's true what they don't wear beneath the kilt. Well, they crept up on that sleeping Scotsman, quiet as could be, and they lifted up his kilt about an inch so they could see. And there, behold, for them to view, beneath that Scottish skirt, 'twas nothing more than God had graced him with upon his birth. Ring ding diddle diddle I-o, ring ding diddly I-o. 'Twas nothing more than God had graced him with upon his birth. Well, they marveled for a moment, then one said, "We must be going. Let's leave a present for our friend before we move along." For a gift they left a blue silk ribbon tied into a bow. Around the bonny scar the Scots kilt did lift and show. Ring ding diddle diddle I-o, ring ding diddly I-o. Around the bonny scar the Scots kilt did lift and show. Well, the Scotsman woke to nature's call, and he stumbled towards the tree. And behind the bush he lifts his kilt, and he gawks at what he sees. And in a startled voice he says to what's before his eyes, "Ah, lad, I don't know where you've been, but I see you won first prize." Oh! Ring ding diddle diddle I-o, ring ding diddly I-o. Hey lad, I don't know where you've been, but I see you won first prize. Ring ding diddle diddle I-o, ring ding diddly I-o. Hey lad, I don't know where you've been, but I see you won first prize. Thank you very much.
now comes the time in the evening when we put you to work. Okay? First time, don't get it wrong. We know where you live. This is called the audience participation segment of the evening. Get used to it. We'll be doing this again plenty of times throughout the night. Now, this song is called Mary Mack. And in this song, the audience participation goes as such. I sing, Mary Mack's father's making Mary Mack marry me. You all yell back to me as loud as you can. My father's making me marry Mary Mack. Is everyone paying attention? I said, is everyone paying attention? I sing, Mary Mack's father's making Mary Mack marry me. You all yell back to me as loud as you can in one joyous voice together. My father's making me marry Mary Mack. Got it? Good, I hope so. Every time the chorus comes around, if you don't do it right, we'll just stop, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's a nice sweet lass and her name's Mary Mack. Make no mistake, she's the miss I'm gonna tackle. There's a lot of other fellas who would get up on her tracks, but I'm thinking that they'd have to get up early. Mary and her mother go an awful lot together. In fact, you never see the one without the other. And the fellas often wonder if it's Mary or her mother, or both of them together that I'm courting. Mary Mack's father's making Mary Mack marry me. I'm gonna marry Mary so that Mary will take care of me. Well, I'll be making Mary when I marry Mary Mack. Well, now that wasn't too bad. It's gotta be, I know it kind of snuck up on you there, so we don't want to confuse you too much. But next time we'll try to get it together a little bit more. The wedding day's Wednesday and everything's arranged. Her name will soon be changed to mine unless I mind to change. And we're making the arrangements. I'm just a bit deranged. For marriage is an awful undertaking. Mary Mack's father's making Mary Mack marry me. I'm gonna marry Mary so that Mary will take care of me. Well, I'll be making Mary when I marry Mary Mack. Not too bad. Still could be a little bit louder. So, we have the amplifiers up here, but you have the multitude. So, let's see if you can blow out this front window. Here we go. It's sure to be a grand affair, grander than a fair. A coach and pair for wretch and pair, and every pair that's there. And we'll dine upon the finest fare. I'm sure to get my share. If I don't, well, I'll be very much mistaken. Mary Mack's father's making Mary Mack marry me. I'm gonna marry Mary so that Mary will take care of me. Well, I'll be making Mary when I marry Mary Mack. Mary Mack's father's making Mary Mack marry me. I'm gonna marry Mary so that Mary will take care of me. Well, I'll be making Mary when I marry Mary Mack. Now, those last two times were quite good, actually. So we're gonna take it up to the next step, and we'll see how fast you can do this, okay? So let's pick up the tempo just a little bit here, okay? Oh, there's a nice sweet lass and her name's Mary Mack. Make no mistake, she's a miss I'm gonna tackle. There's a lot of other fellas who would get up on her tracks, but I'm thinking that they'd have to get up early. Mary and her mother go an awful lot together. In fact, you never see the one without the other. And the fellas often wonder if it's Mary or her mother, or both of them together that I'm courting. Mary Mack's father's making Mary Mack marry me. I'm gonna marry Mary so that Mary will take care of me. Well, I'll be making Mary when I marry Mary Mack. Not too bad, but you're still going a little bit too slow. So let's take it up to the next step. Here we go. The wedding day's Wednesday and everything's arranged. Your name will soon be changed. Mine less than mine to change, and we're making the arrangement. I'm just a bit deranged, for marriage is an awful undertaking. Mary Mack's father's making Mary Mack marry me. I'm gonna marry Mary so that Mary will take care of me. Well, I'll be making Mary when I marry Mary Mack. You're sure to be a grand affair, grander than fair. Coach pair for extra pair, and every pair there, and we'll dine upon the fine spare. I'm sure to get my share, and but don't I'll be very much mistaken. Mary Mack's father's making Mary Mack marry me. I'm gonna marry Mary so that Mary will take care of me. Well, I'll be making Mary when I marry Mary Mack. Mary Mack's father's making Mary Mack marry me. I'm gonna marry Mary so that Mary will take care of me. Well, I'll be making Mary when I marry Mary Mack. Well, I'll be making Mary when I marry Mary Mack. Not too bad. Way to keep up, everybody. Now get used to that because there's going to be a whole lot more of that nonsense later on, okay? So don't... Nonsense! All right, well, we're going to slow things down. We're going to do a little ballad now.
last few days I've been afraid that I might drift away. Been telling old stories, singing songs that make me think about where I came from. That's the reason why I've seemed so far away today. Let me tell you that I love you, and I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me, now I'm going home. And if I should become a stranger, you know it would make me more than sad. For Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. Now I've moved and I've kept on moving. I've proved the points that I needed proving, lost the friends I needed losing, found others on the way. And I've kissed the ladies, I've left them crying, I've stolen dreams, yes, there's no denying. I've traveled hard with conscience flying, somewhere in the wind. Let me tell you that I love you, and I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me, now I'm going home. And if I should become a stranger, you know it would make me more than sad. For Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. Sitting here before the fire, the empty room, the forest choir, flames that couldn't get any higher, they've withered now, they're gone. But I'm steady thinking my way is clear, I know what I will do tomorrow. With the hands a shaking and the kisses flowing, I will disappear. Let me tell you that I love you, and I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me, now I'm going home. And if I should become a stranger, you know it would make me more than sad. For Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. Thank you very much. Oh, yes, yes. This song is about a man who spent most of his life enjoying the wonders of punch. Now it starts out nice and slow and mellow and melodic and soft, and then progressively gets more and more out of focus as his night progresses. And if you want to join us in the chorus, if you know it, please feel free. It's called Jug of Punch. One pleasant evening in the month of June, as I was sitting with my glass and spoon, a small bird sat on an ivy bunch, and the song he sang was the Jug of Punch. Tooraloo-aloo, tooraloo-alay, tooraloo-aloo, tooraloo-alay. A small bird sat on an ivy bunch, and the song he sang was the Jug of Punch.
What more diversion can a man desire than to sit him down by an alehouse fire? Upon his knee a bready wench, and on the table a jug of punch. Tooraloo-raloo, tooraloo-ralay, tooraloo-raloo, tooraloo-ralay. Upon his knee a bready wench, and on the table a jug of punch. Let the doctors come with all their art, they'll make no impression upon my heart. Even the cripple forgets his hunch when he's snug outside of a jug of punch. Tooraloo-raloo, tooraloo-ralay, tooraloo-raloo, tooraloo-ralay. Even the cripple forgets his hunch when he's snug outside of a jug of punch. And if I get drunk, well, me money's me own, and them don't like me, they can leave me alone. I'll tune me fiddle and I'll rosin me bow, and I'll be welcome wherever I go. Tooraloo-raloo, tooraloo-ralay, tooraloo-raloo, tooraloo-ralay. I'll tune me fiddle and I'll rosin me bow, and I'll be welcome wherever I go. And when I'm dead and in my grave, no costly tombstone will I crave. Just lay me down in my bed of pain with a jug of punch at my head and feet. Tooraloo-raloo, tooraloo-ralay, tooraloo-raloo, tooraloo-ralay. Just lay me down in my bed of pain with a jug of punch at my head and feet. When I was a little boy, so my mother told me, way Holloway, Joe, that if I did not kiss the girls, my lips would all grow moldy. Way Holloway, Joe, way Holloway, the good ship now is rolling. Tell me, way Holloway, Joe. Well, first I met a Yankee girl and she was fat and lazy. Way Holloway, Joe. And then I met an Irish lass, she damn near drove me crazy. Way Holloway, Joe. King Louis was the king of France before the Revolution. Way Holloway, Joe. But then he got his head cut off, it spoiled his constitution. Way Holloway, Joe. Help me out now. Way Holloway, we're bound for better weather. Tell me, way Holloway, Joe. I had my first drink whiskey, was it, when I was just 11? Way Holloway, Joe. It felt just like my head blew off, I thought I was in heaven. Way Holloway, Joe. Well, the girls would bounce me on their knees when I was innocent and young. Way Holloway, Joe. And now I do the same for them and sing the songs we all have sung. Way Holloway, Joe. Last time, way Holloway, the good ship now is rolling. Tell me, way Holloway, Joe. Anybody else? Don't forget counting. In the mid-1700s, Scotland was forever changed by the Jacobite uprising led by Bonnie Prince Charlie. The culmination of his bravery was the final battle at Culloden's Moor, where the Scottish clans were all but destroyed. This is the story of that battle and those who survived. It's called Culloden's Harvest. Cold the winds on the moors blow, warm the enemy's fires glow, like the harvest of Culloden, pain and fear and death grow. 'Twas love of our prince drove us on to Dramacy, but in scarcely the time that it takes me to tell, the flower of our country lay scorched by an army as witless and red as the embers of hell. Cold the winds on the moors blow, warm the enemy's fires glow, like the harvest of Culloden, pain and fear and death grow. That Campbell the fox did the work of the English, MacDonald in anger did no work at all. 'Twas musket and cannon against honor and courage. Invaders men stood while our clansmen did fall. Cold the winds on the moors blow, warm the enemy's fires glow, like the harvest of Culloden, pain and fear and death grow. Now mothers and children are left to their weepings, with only the memories of father and son, turned out of their homes to make shelter for strangers. The blackest of hours on this land has begun. Cold the winds on the moors blow, warm the enemy's fires glow, like the harvest of Culloden, pain and fear and death grow. Thank you very much. We got time for one more of this set, then we're going to take a break for a while and hit the bar. If there's room. It'll part like the Red Sea when we get off this thing.
Run for the front door. No.
Oh. Audience participation a must in this next song. Please help us out. Tim Finnegan lived in walking streets, a gentle Irishman, mighty odd, with a beautiful brogue so rich and sweet. To rise on the world he carried a hod. Was he a sort of a tipperer's way? With a love for the liquor, poor Tim was born. And to help a man with his work each day, drop of the curator every morn. Whack for the guy, don't dance with your partner around the floor. It's rather a shame, wasn't it the truth? I told you, lots of fun at Finnegan's Wake. Okay, now that's your audience participation part. At the end of every chorus, you do a little shave and a haircut bit. All right, so let's try the chorus again. 2, 3, 4. Whack for the guy, don't dance with your partner around the floor. It's rather a shame, wasn't it the truth? I told you, lots of fun at Finnegan's Wake. Beautiful. One morning, Tim got rather full. His head felt heavy, which made him shake. Well, he fell from a ladder and he broke his skull, and they carried him home a corpse to wake. Well, they rolled him up in a nice clean sheet, and they laid him out upon the bed, with a bottle of whiskey at his feet and a bottle of porter at his head. Whack for the don't dance with your partner around the floor. It's rather a shame, wasn't it the truth? I told you, lots of fun at Finnegan's Wake. I've died and gone to heaven. His friends assembled at the wake, and Mrs. Finnegan called for lunch. A little bit louder, called for lunch. Well, first she brought in tea and cakes, and then pipes, tobacco, and a whiskey punch. Punch! Oh, Finny O'Brien began to cry. No. A little more emotion. A little more emotion, please. Oh, Finny O'Brien began to cry. Such a nice, clean corpse did you ever see? Oh, Tim, my boy, now why did you die? Get a hold of your gob, said Paddy McGee. Whack for the no dance with your partner around the floor. It's a rather shame, wasn't it the truth? I told you, lots of fun at Finnegan's Wake. Then Maggie O'Connor took up the job. Ah, Finny, she said, you're wrong and sure. And then Finny gave her a belt in the gob, and it left her sprawling on the floor. Well, then the war did soon engage. It was woman to woman and man to man, and shillelagh law was all the rage, and a row and eruption soon began. Whack for the guy, don't dance with your partner around the floor. It's a rather shame, wasn't it the truth? I told you, lots of fun at Finnegan's Wake. Then Mickey Maloney raised his head when a gallon of whiskey flew at him. Yeah, it missed him. See what I had to put up with? It missed him falling on the bed, and the liquor scattered over Tim. Well, Tim revives. By God, he's rising! Tim Finnegan rising from the bed said, you're throwing your whiskey around like blazes. What the hell do you think I'm dead? Whack for the guy, don't dance with your partner around the floor. It's rather a shame, wasn't it the truth? I told you, lots of fun at Finnegan's Wake. Whack for the guy, don't dance with your partner around the floor. It's rather a shame, wasn't it the truth? I told you, lots of fun at Finnegan's Wake. Kilbrannan, we're going to take a break for a while. Stick around. we are back. And we're starting out this second set with a tune that is very dear to all of us here in the band, strictly because of the name. The name of this song is Beer, Beer, Beer. Now, does anybody out here in the audience tonight like beer? That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Bring it down, boys. I need to talk to these nice people. Bring it down. Thank you. See, they're getting out of hand already. They're just ready and raring to go. All right, now in this chorus, it goes, must have been an admiral, a sultan, or a king, clap, clap. And to his praises we shall always sing, clap, clap. Look what he has done for us. He's filled it up with cheer, clap, clap. Lord bless Charlie Mouse, the man who invented beer. Okay, so you get the idea. We'll go through it a couple of times. Hopefully, with any luck, you'll get it right. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beer, 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 tiddly beer, 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 tiddly beer, 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 tiddly beer, beer, beer. A long time ago, way back in history, when all there was to drink was nothing but cups of tea, along came a man by the name of Charlie Mops, and he invented a wonderful drink and he made it out of hops. Oh, he must have been an admiral, a sultan, or a king, and to his praises we shall always sing. Look what he has done for us, he's filled us up with cheer. Lord bless Charlie Mops, the man who invented beer, 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 tiddly beer, beer, beer. The Furries Bar, the Clancy's Pub, the Hole in the Wall as well. Of one thing you can be sure of, it's Charlie's beer they sell. So come on all, me lucky lads, at 11 o'clock you stop! For 5 short seconds, remember Charlie Mops. He must have been an admiral, a sultan, or a king, and to his praises we shall always sing. Look what he has done for us, he's filled us up with cheer. Lord bless Charlie Mops, the man who invented beer, 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 tiddly beer, beer, beer. A barrel of malt, a bushel of hops, you stir it around with a stick. The type of lubrication to make your engine tick. Well, 40 pints of wallops a day will keep away the quacks. It's only 8 pence, halfpenny a pint, and 1 and 6 in tax. Oh, he must have been an admiral, a sultan, or a king, and to his praises we shall always sing. Look what he has done for us, he's filled us up with cheer. Lord bless Charlie Mops, the man who invented beer, 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 tiddly beer, 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 tiddly beer, beer, beer. Lord bless Charlie Mops. Oh, yes. It's a beautiful thing. Gentlemen, it is my duty to inform you of one beauty, though I'll ask of you a favor now to see you in a while. I know she is a creature of character and feature, and the words can paint the picture of the Queen of Argyle. And if you could have seen her there, boys, if you had just been there, the swan was in her movement and the morning in her smile. All the roses in the garden, they failed to ask a pardon, for not one could match the beauty of the Queen of Argyle. In the season that I mentioned, I pass with light intention to a part of our dear country known for beauty and for style. The place of noble thinkers, great scholars and great drinkers, but among them all for splendor shone the Queen of Argyle. And if you could have seen her there, boys, if you had just been there, the swan was in her movement and the morning in her smile. All the roses in the garden, they failed to ask a pardon, for not one could match the beauty of the Queen of Argyle. beseech you. My intentions may be grievous, nor will I deceive you, for I'll see you in a while. I must find some way to gain her, recruit her and retain her, for I fear me heart's in danger from the Queen of Argyle. And if you could have seen her there, boys, if you had just been there, the swan was in her movement and the morning in her smile. All the roses in the garden, they failed to ask a pardon, for not one could match the beauty of the Queen of Argyle. And if you could have seen her there, boys, if you had just been there, the swan was in her movement and the morning in her smile. All the roses in the garden, they failed to ask a pardon, for not one could match the beauty of the Queen of Argyle.
Thank you very much.
Sure, that's traditional, isn't it?
It is now.
Oh, hell. All right, we're going to keep going. As if you couldn't tell. If you know the chorus, please join us. Who threw the overalls in Mrs. Murphy's chowder? Nobody spoke, so we shouted all the louder. It's an Irish trick, that's true. I can lick the mickle through the overalls in Mrs. Murphy's chowder. Mrs. Murphy gave a party about a week ago. Everything was plentiful, well, the Murphys, they're not slow. They treated us like gentlemen, we tried to act the same. Only for what happened next, it was an awful shame. Mrs. Murphy dished the chowder out and fainted on the spot. Well, she found a pair of overalls in the bottom of the pot. Tim Nolan, he got ripping mad, his eyes were bulging out. He jumped up on the piano and loudly he did shout, who threw the overalls in Mrs. Murphy's chowder? Nobody spoke, so we shouted all the louder. It's an Irish trick, that's true. I can lick the mickle through the overalls in Mrs. Murphy's chowder. Take it home. They dragged the pants from out the soup and laid them on the floor. Each man swore upon his life he'd not seen them before. They were plastered up with mortar and were torn out at the knees. They'd had their many ups and downs, as we could plainly see. When Mrs. Murphy, she came to, she began to cry and pout. Well, she'd had them in the wash that day and forgot to take them out. Tim Nolan, he excused himself for what he'd said that night. So we put music to the words and sang with all our might. Who threw the overalls in Mrs. Murphy's chowder? Nobody spoke, so we shouted all the louder. It's an Irish trick, that's true. I can lick the mickle through the overalls in Mrs. Murphy's chowder. One more! Who threw the overalls in Mrs. Murphy's chowder? Nobody spoke, so we shouted all the louder. It's an Irish trick, that's true. I can lick the mickle through the overalls in Mrs. Murphy's chowder. Farewell to Nova Scotia,
Scotia, the sea-bound coast. Let your mountains dark and dreary be. For when I am far away o'er the ocean mighty tossed, would you ever heave a sigh or a wish for me? The sun was setting in the west, the birdies sang on every tree, for he just seemed in prime fortress, but still it is never a wish for me. Farewell to Nova Scotia, the sea-bound coast. Let your mountains dark and dreary be. For when I am far away o'er the ocean mighty tossed, would you ever heave a sigh or a wish for me? I grieve to leave my native lands, I grieve to leave my comrades, oh, and the parents that I love so well, and the bonny, bonny lassie I do adore. The drums they do beat, the wars they do roll, our captain calls and we must obey. So farewell to Nova Scotia and all of its charms. It's early in the morning and far, far away. Farewell to Nova Scotia, the sea-bound coast. Let your mountains dark and dreary be. For when I am far away o'er the ocean briny tossed, would you ever heave a sigh or a wish for me? Would you ever heave a sigh or a wish for me?
Thank you very much. Okay. Join us in the chorus, please. As I was a-walking around the Cork and Kerry mountains, I met with Captain Farrell and his money he was counting. Well, I drew forth me pistol and I drew forth me sabre, saying, stand and deliver for you while the bold deceiver push a ring of a die. Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. His shiny gold coins, it didn't look so bright and jolly, so I took 'em with me home and I gave 'em to me Molly. She sighed and she swore that she never would deceive me, but the devil take the women, for they never can be easy. Push a ring and a die. Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. It was early in the morning, before I rose to travel. The guards were all around me, and likewise Captain Farrell. Well, I drew forth me pistol, but alas I was mistaken, for Molly stole me pistol, and the prisoner I was taken. Push a ring from a die. Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Well, they threw me in jail, said the years I would be counting, for robbing Captain Farrell in the Cork and Kerry mountains. He didn't take me fist, so I knocked the jailer down, and a bit of fun farewell to the jailer's swollen crown. Push a ring on the door of a die. Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Well, if anyone can help me, it's me brother in the army. but I don't know where he's stationed, be it Cork or in Killarney. Together we're going roaming through the mountains of Kilkenny, and I'll leave me money home, or I'm sure I won't have any bushering of a Dermody. Whack ball the daddy-o, whack ball the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar, bushering of a Dermody. Whack ball the daddy-o, whack ball the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Oh, thank you very much. Did you forget how to clap? This is a bar, is it not? Oh! As I was sitting by the fire talking to O'Reilly's daughter, suddenly a thought come into my head. I'd like to marry O'Reilly's daughter. Giddy-I-ay, 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 for the one-night Riley. Giddy-I-ay, play on your old big drum. Well, Riley played on a big bass drum. Riley had a mind for more than a slaughter. Riley had a bright red lip at night, and he kept his eye on his lovely daughter. Giddy-I-ay, 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 for the one-night Riley. Giddy-I-ay, play on your old big drum. Her hair was black and her eyes were blue. The colonel and the major and the captain saw her. The sergeant and the private and the drummer boy too, but they never had a chance with the Riley's daughter. Giddy-I-ay, 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 for the one-night Riley. Giddy-I-ay, play on your old big drum. Well, I got me a ring and a parson too. I got me a stretch and a merry quarter. Settled me down to a peaceful life, happy as a king with a Riley's daughter. Giddy-I-ay, 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 for the one-night Riley. Giddy-I-ay, play on your old big drum. Suddenly footsteps on the stairs. Who could it be but Riley Upper's daughter, with two pistols in his hand, looking for the man who had married his daughter. Giddy-I-ay, 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 for the one-night Riley. Giddy-I-ay, play on your old big drum. Well, I caught O'Reilly by the hair, rammed his head in a pail of water, fired his pistols into the air, damn sight quicker than I married his daughter. Giddy-I-ay, 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 for the one-night Riley. Giddy-I-ay, play on your old big drum. Fresh fish. A fisherman standing by the sea. Have you a crayfish you would sell to me by the wayside? I diddly-die, no. Well, yes, sir, that indeed I do. I've a nasty, smelly crayfish that I will sell to you by the wayside. I diddly-die, no. So I took him home, and I thought he'd like to swim. So I filled up the chamber pot and threw the bugger in by the wayside. I diddly-die, no. In the middle of the night, I thought I'd have a fit, when my old lady got up to take a shower by the wayside. I diddly-die, no. Well, husband, she cried out to me, the devil's in the chamber pot and he's got a hold of me by the wayside. I diddly-die, no. Well, children, bring up the looking glass. Come and see the crayfish that bit your mother's ear by the wayside. I diddly-die, no. Well, children, your mother's had a fit. Come and see the crayfish that bit her on the toe by the wayside. I diddly-die, no. Well, she yelled and she screamed, the noise it shook the walls, and then to get me back she grabbed me by the beard by the wayside. I diddly-die, no. Well, she swung and she hit me, really cleaned my clock, but I never once fell over cause she grabbed me by the collar by the wayside. I diddly-die, no. Well, the crayfish escaped, I guess he had the luck, but all of this was his fault, that nasty little fool by the wayside. I diddly-die, no. Well, that's the end of my story, there is no more to tell, and if you don't like it, you can go to France
by the wayside, I diddly
Oh, thank you. We figured we'd do the clean version of that song tonight. We're gonna slow things down a little bit here. By a lonely prison wall, I heard a young girl calling. Michael, they are sending you away. Well, you stole Trevelyan's corn, so the young might see the morn. Now a prison ship lies waiting in the bay. Low lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Oh, our love was on the wing. We had dreams and songs to sing. It's lonely round the fields of Athenry. By a lonely prison wall, she heard a young man calling. Nothing matters, Nary, when you're free. Against the famine and the crown, I rebelled, they ran me down. Now you must raise our child with dignity. Low lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Oh, our love was on the wing. We had dreams and songs to sing. It's lonely around the fields of Athenry. By a lonely harbor wall, she watched the last star falling as the prison ship sailed out against the sky. Would she wait and hope and pray for her love in Botany Bay? It's lonely around the fields of Athenry. Low lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Oh, our love was on the wing. We had dreams and songs to sing. It's lonely around the fields of Athenry. So lonely around the fields of Athenry. Thank you very much. Is it warm or is it just me? These hot stage lights. Well, thank you very much. Not very often I get told I'm hot. We got time for a couple more for you tonight. Now this song here has probably the most difficult chorus of all the songs that we've done all night long. So please, please pay very close attention. It goes like this. Do I have everybody's attention? Do I have everyone's attention?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Here we go, except for that guy. It goes like this. Companion, companion, you'll be a good companion. Companion, companion, you'll be a good companion. You got it?
One more time, a little slower. Do you have a pencil?
Companion, companion, you'll be a good companion. Companion, companion, you'll be a good companion. That's all you're going to get. Please join me in the chorus. I'll drink one if you'll drink two. And we're the lads that will drink with you. And if you do as I have done, you'll be a good companion. Everybody sing. Companion, companion, you'll be a good companion. Companion, companion, you'll be a good companion. I'll drink two if you drink three, and we're the lads that'll drink with thee. And if you do as I have done, you'll be a good companion. Companion, companion, you'll be a good companion. Companion, companion, you'll be a good companion. I'll drink three if you drink four, and we're the lads that'll drink for an hour. And if you do as I have done, you'll be a good companion. Companion, companion, you'll be a good companion. Companion, companion, you'll be a good companion. I'll drink four if you drink five, and we're the lads that'll drink till he dies. And if you do as I have done, you'll be a good companion. Companion, companion, you'll be a good companion. Companion, companion, you'll be a good companion. I'll drink five if you drink six, and we're the lads that'll drink like bricks. And if you do as I have done, you'll be a good companion. Companion, companion, you'll be a good companion. Companion, companion, you'll be a good companion. I'll drink six if you drink seven, and we're the lads that'll drink till 11. And if you do as I have done, you'll be a good companion. Companion, companion, you'll be a good companion. Companion, companion, you'll be a good companion. I'll drink seven if you drink eight, and we're the lads that'll drink till 8. And if you do as I have done, you'll be a good companion. Companion, companion, you'll be a good companion. Companion, companion, you'll be a good companion. I'll drink eight if you drink nine, and we're the lads that'll drink any time. And if you do as I have done, you'll be a good companion. Companion, companion, you'll be a good companion. Companion, companion, you'll be a good companion. I'll drink 9 if you'll drink 10, and we're the lads that will drink a whole lot as soon as we get off the stage and get to go to the bar again. And if you do as we have done, we all can become companions. 1, 2, 3, 4. Companion, companion, you'll be a good companion. Companion, companion, you'll be a good companion. Oh, all the money that I spent it in good company. And all the harm that I've done, Alas, it was to none but me. And all I've done for want of wit, to memory now I can't recall. So fill to me a parting glass. Good night and joy be with you all. Oh, all the comrades that I've had are sorry for my going away. And all the sweethearts that I've kissed would wish me one more day to stay. But since it falls unto my lot that I should rise and you should not, I'll gently rise and I'll softly call. Good night and joy be with you all. God bless. Good night.
There's naught but care on every hand, in every hour that passes. Oh, what signifies the life of man if it were not for the lasses? Oh, green grow the rashes, oh, green grow the rashes, oh, the sweetest hours that I spend are spent among the lasses, oh. May riches chase, and riches still may fly them, oh, and though at last they catch them fast, their hearts can ne'er enjoy them, oh. Green grow the rashes, oh, green grow the rashes, oh, the sweetest hours that I spend are spent among the lasses, oh. But give me quiet out at night, my arms about my dearie, oh, and worldly cares and worldly men may go tap so teary, oh. Green grow the rashes, oh, green grow the rashes, oh, the sweetest hours that I spend are spent among the lasses, oh. For you you so grave you sneer at this? You're not but senseless asses, oh, the wisest man the world e'er saw. He dearly loved the lasses, oh. Green grow the rashes, oh, green grow the rashes, oh, the sweetest hours that it I spend are spent among the lasses, oh. Work she classes, oh, her apprenticed hand she tried on man, and then she made the lasses, oh. Green grow the rashes, oh, green grow the rashes, oh, the sweetest hours that I spend are spent among the lasses, oh. Green grow the rashes, oh, green grow the rashes, oh, the sweetest hours that I spend are spent among the lasses, oh.
Brooding o'er the old disgrace that Black Fitzwilliam stormed your place and drove you to the pharynx. Gray said victory was sure, soon the firebrand he'd secure, until he met at Glenmalure what fate McHugh would burn.
Curse and swear, Lord Kildare, fate will do what fate will dare. Howard Fitzwilliam, have a care, follow me, just follow. Up with halberd, up with sword, on we go for by the Lord. Fate McHugh has given the word, and follow me up to Carlow.
The sword of Brenham Mail flashing o'er the English pale. See all the soldiers of the Gael beneath the burden's banner. Rooster of the fighting stock, would you let the Saxon cock roll out upon an Irish rock? Fly up and teach him manners.
Curse and swear, Lord Kildare, fate will do what fate will dare. Howard Fitzwilliam, have a care, follow me, just follow. Up with halberd, out with sword, on we go for by the Lord. Fate McHugh has given the word, follow me out to Carlow.
flows a stream of Saxon gore as bright as rowy Bogamore, and sending the loons to Hatties. Bled and sick the laddies fled. Now for Black Fitzwilliam's head, we'll send it over dripping red to Liza and her ladies. Curse and swear, Lord Kildare, fate will do what fate will dare. Howard Fitzwilliam, have a care. Follow me, just follow. Up with halberd, out with sword. On we go for by the Lord. Fate begins.